Here today to talk to you guys about non-slip factor of our flooring. So one of the biggest things that happens with paints and epoxies and polyurea coatings and things like that, and even tiles, they can be very, very slippery when it's wet. And you know, you do drive in when it's raining. It's not like we're a dry country here. In some parts of the country we are, but you know, typically everybody gets a wet season, and so you will drive into your garage with water. Now, some people do ask about, like, well, what happens to the water? Well, the water goes underneath and evaporates, but the biggest thing is that it doesn't sit on the top, and even if it does sit on the top, it is still non-slip. So I just wanted to show you the difference between, because some tiles look the same, but they don't have the same texture. So let's go down here and have a quick look at this and go from there. All right, so clearly I'm not a hand model, but this is our tile, and this is one of the competition tiles. In this, and I'll stop talking so you can hear it, and hopefully the drilling around us goes away too, but you'll be able to hear that this has a non-slip texture. So it's a nice grip on that. When I do the same thing on here, there is no sound. That's because there's no really fine, and I don't know if you can get in here nice and close and see it, but there's a really good texture on that, and it mightn't show much to the naked eye, but it actually, whereas this here is a very shiny, very, you know, surface slippery kind of option. So with regards to slipperiness, non-slip, and having it a perfect setup for what you're trying to do, this works so well in the wet as well as in the dry, that's why we can use it for gyms and you know, play basketball on it, and that's why when you drive a wet car in it, or even when you drop oil, the oil then dissipates down dissipates, is that the right word? The oil then goes down the side of the tiles. It takes away any of that slippery concern, because the last thing you want to be doing when you're walking around on something is be concerned that you're going to slip over, and that's one of the things we hear quite often from people who have done this, who've had epoxies or coatings before and then moved to this product, is that they feel safe on the floor, and that's really cool, because that's what I want. Alrighty guys, if you have any questions or queries, you know where to find us, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any comments, put them below. Cheers.